Who can remember anything?
Who knows, man?
So
If
I think Orin or
I remember what I agreed to do. I don't know what the others did.
yeah, didn't Sparrow find out like that there was one person who was just like that was the shitty person?
I agreed to take my prospective girlfriend to a terrorist cell so that we could burn down some government houses.
There was and like
So that we could uncover government corruption by burning down this guy's house. Wing Sharpay was the name of the fire doctrine contract, but the hello. Nope. Yeah, Zhao Ma is the girl I'm currently bodyguarding. Wing Sharpay is the flame contact.
Oh, yeah, Zhao Ma was totally like the girlfriend, like the daughter of the big guy.
She is the daughter of Gallant Eagle.
Yes, and she was totally like, "Yo, let's have some fun." And Lone Sparrow was just like radiating the heat of the sun from his cheeks.
Just like, oh god, I'm getting dragged into this again. And she thinks I'm gay. That's part of the game.
God, right? She thinks we're gay. Well, yeah, she thinks we're a couple.
I don't remember that bit. That's cute. I like it.
It's so cute.
That's classic, like early 2000s rom-com.
Yeah.
Probably involving Rob Schneider.
God,
Rob Schneider.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You were gonna have a party with the other group. I remember. Yeah.
Oh! We're trying to clean up the neighborhood. That's what's happening.
You were trying to like organize a neighborhood festival or something.
That's extremely right. And in order to do it, we were going to clean up the neighborhood because hooligans hired by the corrupt government officials are just like stirring up shit. What like we're talking about like combining story stuff, right? Like, what if the neighborhood thing turns like into the eagle thing? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, I think you cut out again.
There we
Yep.
go. You're back now. Yeah.
Yep. Great.
Okay.
Sparrow, do you know anything about this?
What do we know about?
Do you know anything about these new guards? Any? They're not evil, are they?
I don't think so. I guess looking at them, are any of them Eagle talent, or are these just guys recruited from the city? But someone high up. Does this sound like the I forget what he was actually like, the provisional governor that I was supposed to rob? Or was that the guy who's already living in the city? Important man. I don't know. No, Zhao Ma wanted something from like one of like tax records from one of the guys to prove he was like working with a coup or something like that. But I can't remember exactly who that was. It was someone important.
Why don't we make them up? And I've not heard anything like any news of new nobles like. Yeah. All right. I think Pump's just gonna walk up to one of them and be like, uh, "Pardon me, I recognize you're from the capital. May I ask who you're representing here? There's quite a lot of you." Fang Lun.
Does anyone recognize that? That like in the capital.
Grew up there?
How close to Heavenly Sword base is it? Then no. Maybe a couple of holidays.
Sorry. Maybe on jobs, but it's not like I've ever been stationed there.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Great. Awesome. Great. Awesome.
Coup against the Emperor? Yes. Okay. So we know, okay, so out of character, we know that if they want to cause a coup on the current Emperor, that puts them squarely against Plum Blossom here.
I mean, y'all don't know, but I know.
Yeah, in character, we don't know. But, like, just for me to get, like, a grasp.
If you're sharing any of this information, this means my job has gotten harder.
I mean, like, I think Plum's like, thank you very much. And, like, goes back inside. Fanglan, old general, allied with the eunuchs. This isn't good. This isn't good. But let's make the best of it.
So how many of these guards are there, and how widespread are they? Yeah. I think Pale Orchid is just like stood on the roof, just looking. She goes inside and says, "Is this person that big of a deal?"
He's a general, yes. The generals, they lead parts of the army.
Her eyes thin slightly, and she's just like, "Okay."
And
Are they Wulin?
is he Wulin? Yes.
Because she's got a bit of a disconnect with like armies and such who don't do much Wulin stuff. Because she's like, "Yo, I've been brought up around probably people who could just kill 100 people at once."
Yeah.
A flick, like, yeah, like my second cousin could kill all of your second cousins and their second cousins' cousins. Yeah. So she's just like, "Oh, why the fuck are they a big deal?"
The problem is that this means that they're getting bold. That means that we might have to cancel the party. Or the party's more important now than ever before.
In prom's tomorrow.
Oh, that's not good. Everyone, please inside. Please inform the younger staff that they can wait in their quarters. Senior staff out front. And senior staff is us three and oh man, what's her name? I need to get the Kumu up. Our head of security.
Shit, what is her name?
I'm pulling it up. I'm almost there. I want to beat you. I want Benevolent Lynn? Yeah.
Pale.
Yeah. Great. Off when the army's marching on her. Thanks, Lynn.
Pale Orchid raises a hand, sorry, and just says, "Which one am I?" She doesn't even know if she's senior staff or not.
If you have your sword, you're senior staff.
Cool.
I'm in like a greeting position at the front door.
I guess I'm like 2-3 steps back in the kind of like overlooking bodyguard position where it's like, yes, I'm not directly interfering with you, but know that I can have my hands at your neck in half a second. You cannot move faster than I can.
Pale Orchid is stood near Plum Blossom, but is stood like a little bit awkwardly, like, how am I supposed to be addressing, or am I supposed to be respectful, or because because Plum Blossom doesn't seem to like them, and he's saying that this is bad. Should I be antagonistic towards
So
them?
like you've seen me in my element enough now that I'm wearing the smile that's like, oh, it's time to smile, not like.
Yeah, she's taking every cue from Plum Blossom, and so like if he smiles, she's just like, okay, I'm gonna smile now, just like trying to perfectly mimic.
Great.
She's so
Are they
cute.
just waiting across the street? Mm. Is that the full name listed on your document? Huh, well, that's not. I like turn to Pale Orchid. That's not my entire name, is it? They must have the wrong person.
She shrugs.
God damn it!
No. She looks at the guy who was just like being a dick and just like shrugs as it's like, well, sucks to be you, buddy.
Who is coming to my establishment asking for an audience? Oh, you already said it. My apologies.
I'm sorry, is this guy's name Wearing Shoes? I heard Wearing Shoes, and I'm like, what the hell?
Um, I I take appointments in advance. If you have his itinerary, I would be happy to find a time to make a visit, negotiate price as such. Mm-hmm. All right. Huh. Huh. All right. How do I resist? Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well.
Can you roll like because Pale Orchid is there and just basically just trying to be like the hype woman for pluralism? Mm, God, no! My brain. No, I can't think of anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine. No worries. I think I say, well, my name is Plum Blossom Illuminated by the Full Moon. I am the head of the Auspicious Petal, and my services come at a price. All right, let's roll. Okay, so this character sheet, and then all right, so 1 for rank, 1d8 for rank, 1 for Binding Silk Caresses a Flower. Or no, this is Crane. Crane casts a shadow over the pond. My ambition. Etiquette, I guess. Oh, specialties should have a. What were the dice allocations for specialties? All right. All right. Well, I'll make an etiquette my D10 because that seems appropriate. So that would be 1d10, and then of course this is a way of performance. Okay, and so that should be 1, 2, 3, 4 dice total. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's what I need to reduce. All right, let's see how it goes. Well, I can combine those 8s. Or no, I don't need. I can do the 8 and the 7, and then 8 for effect, right? 8, 7, and 8 for effect. Okay. I'll use whatever's bigger because the 8s are different. Yeah. I said, well, my name is Plum Blossom Illuminated by the Full Moon, and my services come at a price. Get out. Is there a place to mark that? What? You? The general has no money with which to spend? Ah, he must have fallen to disgrace. Tell him I'll be happy to see him once he can pay the silver. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that, Orchid.
Yeah,
Sparrow,
Pale
sorry.
Orchid is like, you really want to die, huh?
I'm just trying to communicate that I'm not his lapdog. He's not going to. I'll probably show up later if I'm being totally honest. But you can't deal with these types and not show a spine.
I mean, I know people like this general apparently, and if you try to show a spine to them, they tend to kick it in half.
He's welcome to try. I've endured worse.
Right. So what now?
Morning tea, of course.
I remember him. He didn't do anything and I got kicked through a wall, the dick. Yeah, I'll step forward to basically accept him if he's standing here or is he running by. Can we get anybody out? It's the eunuchs. Suppressing all necessary forces. How many men have you got? Mm-hmm. There's not going to be any time to call anybody else in. How do you feel about a bit of an unsanctioned mission? I'll bring anybody you think has discretion. Find us somewhere quiet if you can, and I'll fill in everyone else. War times make for odd bedfellows, but I believe we're heading towards something serious. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Things are getting worse and worse and worse. I kind of look back at Orchid and Plum and just like, I had really hoped to spare you this, but I feel I'm going to need all the help I can get.
I was going to ask to come along anyways. I would love to have a chat with the general on my own terms.
Then perhaps we should head inside for a minute, discuss things. I'll get you up to speed.
Wait, just you're going to go talk to the person you just told to fuck off?
It's about setting the tone, Orchid. It's one thing to come at his beck and call, it's another to show up in his house.
With guards.
Of course. How could I be so silly? She
It's
just gives
okay.
she just gives the exact oh, it's time to smile now smile that you just did.
Oh my god! You don't have to come. And I admit I was rash, but being rash feels good sometimes.
Sparrow attempts to copy the smile. It's this weird strangled thing that doesn't work.
You're all fired.
My face doesn't take this form very often.
God.
She sighs and says, "No, I'll come."
Well, I appreciate it.
Inside, I have to grab Moon and we'll discuss things.
I mean, yes, I should probably talk with Lynn. Oh boy. All right, morning tea.
Yeah, just take a private room, get some morning tea, and let's discuss treason.
Such a strong word.
Yeah, I've got to grab her because this is technically her operation.
Oh, is that the daughter of Eagle?
Gallon Eagle.
Gallon Eagle. Great. Oh, are you bringing along your con artist friend or no?
I don't think I need her for what I'm attempting.
So
how does she not find out? That's my question.
Sparrow's plan is not subtle.
Okay, what's your plan?
Out of characters, we know Xiaomar is the daughter. Like I know that my character got like potential gossip that she was, but and that they were together at one point.
She was not introduced as the daughter of Callan Eagle at any
Yeah.
point, and in fact, I think she even gave a fake name.
Yeah, I just know that Pale Orchid has possible gossip that it's true. I don't think she knows if it's confirmed. So she's like, "This is juicy shit right now."
Yeah, like I think I might know, just based on like my knowledge sets and stuff, but like, eh. God. All right.
Horrible. Yeah. The Talon's headquarters in the city was completely surrounded by an army last night, and the entire administrative district has become militarized by the general's personal guards. Thus making our lives much, much, much harder.
You foresaw this coming. Oh, not this soon. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Than we all thought, but here we are, and now we have to do something about it. If I can get a chance to talk to the general, I might. I knew him, so if I can get a chance to talk to him, maybe I can buy us some time. I was summoned to talk to him, right? Oh, well. I know one of his subordinates is in town. God, can you repeat the name? Ari left me. Wei Huan. Well, that makes things simpler then. Let's go have a talk with him. We'll break into wherever they're staying. Send a message along the way. Have a little chat. I mean, I got juicy gossip, you know? Like, I always got juicy gossip for my clients. Although, do we even get any clients in this environment is the question. Yeah, is my mom's tea shop in the administrative district? It's more just like, if she's in there and that whole place is cordoned off, I need to check on her to make sure that the general didn't know about her. And if they've had people in the city and smuggling this long, they might have had the time to, like, if for whatever reason they're trying to use her for leverage. Is at least Plum's way of thinking. Like, oh god. I mean, I'll probably at least, like, drop by and see if she's heard anything. Because she also gets high clientele. Yeah, why not? Good thing we can all jump very high. Like, literally just gonna rooftop glide over their blockade. I am.
Pale Orchid feels very beholden to Plum Blossom right now, so yeah, she will.
Our relationship is extremely healthy.
Listen, you got her a job that wasn't turning her into a sick murderer, so.
Which was turning her into a prostitute.
Nothing wrong with that.
Listen, China views courtesans very differently.
Yeah.
I guess the first part of this is we should probably go with them in case a fight breaks out.
I mean, like, I'll request that you come with, but not like you're coming with, but like.
Yeah. Because, like, right now, the only thing I'm really waiting on is for either the Talon or the fire terrorists, the fire doctrine, to, like, get back to me on this stupid raid the complex plan. But I should probably go with them to explain that I have a raid the complex plan. So I'll go along right now, at least.
If someone else I rolled today, so if one of you want to take the lead on this.
My stealth. I don't have stealth.
Stealth is a thing. Acrobatics? Cool. I guess. So what am I rolling here? Oh, what am I clicking, first of all? Yes. Oh, there it is. Yes. So I'm rolling my rank. So yeah, just tell me what I'm rolling. So a D8. Oh yeah, I didn't put Lightfoot. Fuck.
I might have to reload because all I see is a Firefly role-playing game sheet with nothing on it.
I don't think my distinctions will help me, but they might make it worse.
All things make worse.
Sure. Because she's an awkward flame for every month, she's more noticeable somehow. Sneaking is not within her skill set. Okay. Am I rolling a d4 now or among? Okay. Oh, dice for specialities. I didn't cover that.
You said D10, D8, D6.
Okay. Let's say the D6 is. I think menace is the D6 because it was sort of thrust upon her and like passive and new.
Real, I would say the etiquette is your D6.
But like etiquette in a strange. It's like it's not like because like her upbringing, she had a very specific etiquette of being
Right, your fancy instrument playing.
and like being like part of like a very very noble and like home base, but like she's not good at etiquette for her etiquette coming from like a serving point, like from like the courtesan point, is not good.
Yeah, we have different etiquette.
Yeah, very different types of etiquette. She's very fucking good at she's D10 acrobatics, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll put etiquette in the middle somewhere. So D10. Which one's the D10? Is that the black one? Okay. I don't think anything from the power sets comes into anything in terms of being sneaky. That's true. What was my Lightfoot supposed to be? Oh, okay, so it would be under that. So a D8, I guess. Did you say relationships or not? Okay. Then that's it. And when we look at results, are we looking at the sum total, or are we looking at like the top 2 or the top 3? Okay, so 14. Okay.
Yeah. I think she lives like upstairs. Like, all right. Um, like, I just like updated her. Like, general's in town. Have you noticed that you've been cordoned off? It's his men. Do we need to get you somewhere else? I'm going to go have a talk with his subordinate later today.
Do you have insert the most exotic, like expensive tea ever? She's so happy. She's so happy.
I won't say I'll have what they're having because I cannot tell the difference. I will have a cup of water.
Important life tips.
That statement is beautiful. That is my favorite statement of the week.
God.
I love it.
Oh boy. Yeah, it's been a little dry and tense for us too. Are you going to stay closed for a bit? Mother, you know that if you want out of the city, I can get you out. Like weird side glance to like Orchid and the Sparrow, like lean in like, if you're worried for me, they could be coming for you and use you as leverage, Mother. Like she wasn't like it wasn't. I'm not like a bastard in the like illicit sense. It's just like Emperor had a lot of wives, and like she was not one of the like first wives. She was like maybe a fifth wife, sixth wife. So like people in the court, like in the court, but like most people wouldn't know. Like people would know the names, right? Of like maybe the first two wives, but like the average household, like who was that one again? Oh, you know, the fourth one. Right, but like the generals would probably know because like they got have security for the royal house and stuff. Okay, well, you don't need to worry about me either. I can take care of things, and I have some wonderful friends here to back me up. Yeah, I think that might 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 be what I need to do. Ugh. All right. I think that scene, like, yeah, she didn't know that the general's in town, so she won't know where he's staying. Well, that lead didn't go anywhere. Yeah, you ain't wrong.
Now, if I was a top-class bodyguard, where would I hide this man? Oh, wait, I am.
Yeah. So do you have an idea then?
Obviously, I'd pick the building in the area that isn't made out of wood.
With all the fires we've seen, that seems very appropriate.
Other than that, if we had a couple minutes, you could watch which way the troops were marching. They'd obviously double back to some kind of rendezvous or rally point to exchange. If you followed one man long enough, you'd probably figure out where they were stationed. General wouldn't stray too far from his men.
Might be easier to track just one of you. Yes. The three people jumping across the roof is a little bit more noticeable than one.
True. Yeah, I ordered a pizza.
All right, shall we leave that to you then?
If you'd like.
I don't have any other ideas right now. Orchid?
You go ahead.
Yeah, let's do some things.
Search the big places. They like big egos.
Yeah. So it's probably like if I had to call. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how to roll. You just put each one in as it goes. Okay, so like 1d8 because it's mental. Get and 1d8 because of rank, so that's 2d8s. Oh wait, that's up there. I'm putting it. Do I put it in the top set or the ones on the bottom? Okay. Gotcha. Okay. I've got the distinction for Sparrow and Hawkshade because I'm a trained bodyguard / mercenary, so making defensive strongholds is something that would be within my acumen. So 3d8. I forgot to rank specialties, but I definitely have tactician and organization. A D8, a D10, and D6. D8 in tactician, D10 in acrobatics, D6 in organization. Give myself another D8 because I am a tactician. And we'll just take speed because power sets. Yeah, so that's a D10, which is this one. So I've got 4 D8s in the D10. Does that sound correct? Okay, then we press the button. Wonderful. We'll have to get back and report this. Basically pointing out, like, okay, this is where he is. It's a nice house. It's got a moat. It's going to be difficult to break into. It's fireproof.
Well, we're not going to burn the place down. We're just... What's
This one happened to be the magistrate I have to break into already's house, would it? Wonderful.
Hmm.
Yeah, the sensor.
Right.
Oh, good. So we're going back now because this, funnily enough, filters into another plan of mine, which I don't think I can really count as a plan.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, did you want to get your people and move right away? Do you want to wait for the cover of night?
Night would be best, and I have to wait for everybody to get back to us, and I was hoping to explain it to you to see if you wanted to come along or not.
I mean, I'm coming along to try to deal with the right-hand man of the general anyways. And if you have another objective there, I mean, what are you trying to do there?
Basically, it's extremely suspected that the sensor there is working for the eunuchs and has been altering data, or not, he's been altering things to work in their favor to support a coup in the capital. If we can search out the date, gotta stop saying data because that's not a word that exists in this century.
It might, but records are probably what you're going for.
If we can find record that he is supporting them, we can mobilize other forces against the coup.
I'm all for that. Happy to help. I'm glad our objectives align so cleanly. It's not always the case with friends.
Anyway, I should probably check that dead drop location to see if the fire doctrine got back to me. That basically I had left a message for them stating that I had found something to both advance the cause and strike back at their enemies, and our interests happened to align. Now we need a real meeting place. That probably shouldn't be our
Why not?
Do you want to fill your house with terrorists and mercenaries?
Listen, I don't like that they set houses on fire and put innocent people in danger, but they have...
But we're going to set the house on fire.
Wait, you're going to... Wait,
right there.
House on fire? Excuse me?
Look, this is going to need a big distraction. The idea was to make the whole thing look like a terrorist attack.
No, we were going to slip in quietly, and I was going to talk with the right-hand man, intimidate him, get some information out of him, and then move to the general.
Can we rewind like several steps? You're working with the fire doctrine.
With is a strong word.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen Winter Salamander?
I tailed him for a while. I haven't seen
how's he
him
doing?
recently. He seemed well.
Oh, good. Yes, you were saying.
She's got a face.
Yeah, like I said, war makes for strange bedfellows. But basically, doing this quietly wasn't in the set of skills that I had. Therefore, the intention was to make this loud and messy in the wrong direction.
I see. Who would be hurt from such a distraction besides our quarry?
Ideally, nobody. Just rally the guards up and lead them on a merry chase.
I'm fine with the merry chase. I'm not fine with involving the locals in collateral damage.
No locals will be burned. No locals will be harmed. We're just going...
No local...
Look,
excuse me.
If anything was going to be set on fire, it was just going to be the stone house, and maybe for like 5 minutes, so they have to waste time putting it out.
So you're talking about starting a war. You want to start a war.
We don't need a war. Look,
lighting the right hand of the general's house is on fire is starting a war.
Yes, but it's a war. It's a war pointed at the doctrine, who aren't around to be hunted.
You're going to scapegoat the doctrine.
That's the intention.
So you're using, you're not working with them. You're just trying to undermine them.
Yeah, Pale Orchid is immediately like, I am okay with this plan.
No. And listen, yes, we fought against them, but sure, we have a common enemy. The eunuchs have fucked them over with their policies, and they're trying to overthrow the current emperor.
Then they should have no problem being the bad guy in this situation.
The enemy of our enemy is not necessarily our friend. You still realize they want to destroy our entire way of life.
Some of them want to do that, and I think if we can get to know them better and work with them on equal footing, perhaps they could be a powerful ally in strengthening the city and this nation.
Well, then feel free to talk to them when they show up.
Have you been talking to Red Eagle at all?
No. I haven't seen him. I've been dealing with a woman named Wing Sharpay mostly.
Wing Sharpay. Okay.
Look, I understand this is a horrible plan, but...
Yes! Okay, well, why don't we... Okay, we'll get everyone together. Everyone that'll be involved in this.
Has everything we've done so far not been terrible?
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything that we've been doing has been going great.
There isn't exactly a perfect diplomatic solution to this.
Diplomatic isn't the same as starting a war. There are shades of violence.
It's not a coup if they're terrorists.
God.
Literally.
So we're about to have the most fun, maybe war council of all time.
Literally everyone in this situation is some brand of terrorist. That's where we are right now.
I think Paylock is like, I'm the only one who isn't affiliated with terrorists.
Listen, just because I'm trying to seduce one doesn't make me one.
Evil sword.
Listen, that sword has nothing to do with the war. It's just evil.
I'm not a terrorist. I'm just evil.
God. God.
I have no stake in this. Actually,
And that's why I was asking for your cooperation, not your... You can
Unless-
easily back out of this.
Yeah, you have no obligation to do this, Pale Orchid.
basically, I feel like I owe you, and I feel a connection to you guys, and I have nowhere else to go, so I consider you guys family.
That's very sweet, Pale Orchid, but you need to understand that ours is not a transactional relationship, but I'm happy to have you by my side, but I'm not. Our friendship isn't conditional on you jumping into this asinine plan.
Yes,
I'm perfectly happy treating this as a transaction. I owe you one.
I'm not going to let someone I care about do this alone. I have a condition though. If the Heavenly Sword come into this at all, I might need to go.
And they weren't even involved in this yet. This is going to get worse before it gets better.
Yes.
Well, I certainly understand. We all have things that we'd rather not deal with. And I won't pry. And I understand.
And it's more like, I mean, I'm Heavenly Sword, and if they're suddenly going against whatever you guys are affiliated with,
Are the Heavenly Sword supporting the eunuchs?
Most likely the Heavenly Sword aren't involved for the most. They have there's a bit of an argument going. It's fine. They tend to be above it all a lot of the time. If they are involved though, which they might be, I'm not saying they won't be, it'll be problem. Yes. Yeah. It'll be, yeah, I don't know where I'll stand because I'll have conflicting, you know.
Of course. God, this is not where I wanted this to go.
Something like a war council. Maybe it's a festival committee.
Oh God, no.
/ war council. Like it has like a big banner with war council like crossed out and just has like
God.
Yeah, we've got the
Resplendent Phoenix Society. Right? Like
we probably shouldn't have dragged them in, because the second we reveal the fact that we're working with both sides, one of them's gonna flip their shit.
I mean, well, there's literally the only place to have this where we can guarantee privacy is at the Auspicious Pedal, which means that Benevolent Limb will be there, which means that the Phoenix Society is in.
I don't think the Phoenix Society wants to be in.
Oh no, but they'll know what's going on. I'm just saying we can't. There's no way we hide this from the Phoenix Society, and so we might as well give them the courtesy of being up front instead of making a pathetic attempt to hide it from them. That's all I'm saying. God,
man, they're going to be really angry.
They did have their house.
They want to.
Fire.
They want to preserve the line of the Emperor.
I'd still kind of trick them into releasing their own prisoner.
You tricked them?
There's. Look, okay. every idea I have.
Look, we probably shouldn't be having this conversation in the middle of the street.
Every thought I have of possibly involving them with the fire doctrine goes badly.
Look, let's not escalate this into a full war. Let's keep this as a very small strike team kind of operation.
You literally said...
I thought you said it was a war.
It's not a war. We're just setting a house on fire.
I didn't know we were playing Fiasco. I thought we decided to stick with... Yeah.
It's an appropriate word, but it's a big one.
I mean, Lynn's off tonight. We can have this tonight, and I guess Lynn won't know. I can give everyone the night off. and then we can have the place to ourselves and tell people to arrive quietly and cautiously.
That can be done.
Okay.
If Red Eagle happens to be there, there's going to be a war. Just me telling you right now. It's going to be a two-person.
I want you all to keep open minds. That's all I'm asking for. Open mind.
Yeah, at this point.
Oh man, I so badly want to keep looping Mournful Ghost. I so badly want to.
If you want to steal just him and figure out how to swarm...
I feel like I'm at the place in our relationship with Mournful Ghost that, like, I don't know if I would do something this big and that affects him and his society in a pretty tangible way without at least giving, like, a heads up, like...
Can't you flirt him over to your way of thinking?
We agree in a lot of ways, is the thing. Because he's very moderate for his faction. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you all, like, listen, Mournful Ghost needs to be on this at least. I owe it to him. I told him I'll keep him in the loop. I'm not about to go back. Yeah. I gave him my word that I would work with him on keeping the city safe.
They still set his house on fire.
He's a reasonable person. He's not a child. He can set aside something like that when we are dealing with an emergency.
Did people die in that? Out of character? No, okay.
Sounds about right.
A small strike team.
Yeah. Well, I imagine not everyone's coming, right? Like, well, I guess we'll find out and play, won't we?
I'm gonna get all of my talents. Big fight, big fight.
God, we start with 2 plot points, you said? All right, I've got that on my sheet. Oh, that I put it on Pale Orchid sheet. Well, Pale Orchid, you have 2 plot points.
No, I have 3.
Oh, then you need to, where I accidentally put it, you need to change it.
Are we doing this on the Google Doc? Okay, cool. All right.
Here, I'll erase what I did on your sheet by accident. Great. How did things go so south so quick? I seriously feel like I'm playing Fiasco now.
Look, if you want to talk to him first, like, peaceably, I'm fine with that. But we're not going to...
I'm very excited to see how next week's talk goes.
If you can steal all of those things without us exploding and having to start this...
God.
Start this not war, because this isn't a war.
So it's kind of like a cold... Like, did they declare a Cold War, or was it just a thing?
No, it was just...
Yeah.
This is a military intervention.
Oh, God.
Also referred to as peacekeeping.
God.
So we're going to break in, burn some things down, steal some paperwork, and set free some hostages. Easy. In the Talon, we call this Thursday.